Hey guys, how's everybody doing? We're gonna wait for some people to pop on as Kristen and I are sitting in our, and so the camera's right there, so I know where to be looking. As we're sitting here in the kitchen on Saturday night, so we want to see when we see some people pop on and what we're super excited about, and to take a couple minutes here to talk to you guys on this Saturday night. Here, April, what is it?
22nd. It is Earth Day.
Oh yeah, it's Happy Earth
Day. Today?
April 22nd. All right, guys, we're seeing the numbers pop up. People are here. Can we get a heart or a thumbs up if you're on, so we know that people are on somebody, so they can hear us?
I see Candace. Hi, Candace.
Hey, Candace. How are you? All right, cool.
Hey, how are you?
How are you? We got a little, hey, Miguel. Hey, Christine. People popping on. So Kristen and I,
So we've been getting ready and planning for an upcoming trip this week. And me personally, I am all about laundry right now and pulling out our summer clothes because we haven't touched those in a long time.
And Kristen's saying, get your bathing suits out. Like, our pool's not even open yet, but had to get the bathing suits. We're starting to pack because only a couple days we are going to be in Punta Cana. But let's talk about this, because I wanted to come on and do this video because a lot of people are saying, you guys are going away. Where are you going and why are you going away? So I guess the best way to explain it, you want to explain a little bit, or?
It's called a Success Club trip that is awarded to coaches, Beachbody coaches, who basically show that they're working hard and helping other people throughout the year. So this is something that you earn, and I'm just going to apologize in advance for the yelling, but this is live and this is our real life. Our 3 kids are in the other room playing. So we earned this trip, and this will be our 4th Success Club trip together that we've earned. We've taken the kids on 2 of them. The very first one we earned was a trip to Disney.
That's right.
And we stayed at the Beach and Yacht Club with Cassidy and Sadie were there at that time because Addie was a tiny baby.
In that place, I remember that the Beach and Yacht Club at Disney, when we went to that trip a couple years ago, the pool, I remember the floor was sand, right? Mm-hmm. I think the floor was sand. One of the pools, the floor was sand, and there was like all huge, like Pirates of the Caribbean ships, weren't there? With slides?
Yes, there was a pirate ship. It was really cute. But anyway, so when we went there, that was our first real kind of glimpse into like how Beachbody really does these trips up. I mean, they actually, remember they had reserved a huge hangar in Epcot.
Oh, that's
only for the coaches, and they had all the characters in different stations, all for our kids. Yeah. So our kids were taking pictures with all the Disney characters. I remember the Up, they had a whole stage set up. And it was like, it blew my mind to be like, wow, they did this for us. And then remember?
Oh yeah, the night of the fireworks.
Yes.
The night of the fireworks, they had torches, lit up torches from the resort all the way down the sidewalk, through Epcot, all the way to a special area right on the water right there. And they were holding torches to follow the lights to take the Beachbody people to a special private area for the fireworks.
And then we put on 3D glasses during the fireworks. And when we looked up in the sky, the Beachbody logo was up in the sky.
That's right. It was the firework balls shooting up in the sky, and it was the Beachbody logos. That's right.
It was really cool. It was really cool. I know. I'm bringing back memories.
No, so it made us realize, like, holy cow, how awesome is it? We're helping people. We're helping our coaches help people. Our team helping people. We need to get more of our team here. And so we went to Disney a couple years ago. That was like 4 years ago.
Yeah. And then we did
Then we went to Cancun. And where did we stay in Cancun?
Oh God, I don't remember.
I don't remember. We went to Cancun, and it was another.
It was beautiful.
Another all-inclusive trip. And then last year was really cool because last year they Beachbody chartered out the entire Royal Caribbean Oasis of the Seas cruise ship.
Really cool.
Really cool. So literally the whole ship, they called it the SS Beachbody. And we went on that, and we brought the girls last year, and we got this suite. We upgraded and got this
awesome room.
Awesome room. Like, how do we go back?
I know. What?
I said, how do we ever go back? Like, not how do we go back, but like, we upgraded on the Oasis of the Seas, the suite that had our master bedroom and another room for the kids, and then a living room. And our own master.
2 sliding glass doors to the deck.
Yeah, we had double sliding glass doors in both rooms. So when I meant, like, how can we go back? Like, I don't know if I'd be able to just go on a cruise again and be able just to get, like, a regular port room.
You sound a little spoiled.
Not like that, but when it was the first trip, I was like, holy cow, it was the first time on the cruise ship. I don't mean it like that, but it's like...
Well, we didn't pay for the actual cruise. We paid for the upgrade of the room.
Right.
But that was it. So anyway, we are back to what we were talking about.
Yeah. This year.
So we are staying at the Hard Rock Casino. I hope everybody's okay in there.
Yeah.
The Hard Rock in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic.
Yep.
We're going with a handful of our coaches. The kids are going to be home with Dave's dad and stepmom, and we are going to. It's going to be awesome. We're really excited because number one, we earned it, right? Like we work really hard, and we don't. It's not even something we expect. Right, like it's a nice bonus. We would be doing what we're doing anyway, because that's rewarding enough to really help other people and kind of give back what we've gotten from Beachbody and being able to improve our health and fitness.
But I think it's the people. Like we love. Like a bunch of our team is gonna be there, and coaches are gonna be there. And since our team is all over the country, and we even have coaches in Canada right now. Yeah. You know, a lot of our team is going to be there, and we get to just hang poolside and just get to connect with them, you know, because we do everything basically virtually, online, and we get to connect with them and just bond with them, and it's just positive people, you know, that are just doing great things, and just to like just connect, right? And just talk.
And there's live workouts every morning. They do Shakeology bars, so we have our breakfast. It's an all-inclusive.
They have the whole resort, I think. It's the whole resort, right?
I don't know if it's the whole resort. It's huge.
Yeah, here the Hard Rock is huge. Some people were saying today it's gigantic.
Yeah.
Right.
So anyway, we're really excited about it. And we're always very reflective on these trips. I remember last year sitting outside on our balcony. No, even the one before that, when we were in Cancun, sitting outside on our balcony, being like, I can't believe that this is like our life. You know, this is kind of what we created and what we've kind of fell into, this opportunity. You know, had we not known about it, like where would we be? You know, like what would we be doing? I know I'd still probably be teaching. Not that I didn't love teaching, but there was a lot of stuff around it that I did not love, and it was not giving me the freedom and the flexibility to be a better mom for my kids. And I know that was important for Dave too.
Totally.
So, you know, we always think, where would we be had we not found this opportunity with Beachbody, you know? So I think we always get really reflective on these trips.
We do, because I think we realize it's like sometimes we feel like being coaches was a hidden secret, right? We say like, this is a secret, like, we got our own health in order because Kristen had the baby weight and I was on medications and a little heavier, 20, 25 pounds heavier once we started having kids. And it started with, let's get ourselves in better shape and healthier for our kids so we could be the best parents for them. And then, you know, we pay it forward and we had people that want to do what we want to do and just get into shape, healthy and fit. And it grew. And we love just helping people, like hearing people. It's about the people and the people's lives, and then realizing like we get rewarded for it, and then we're on these trips and we're sitting there and we always become very reflective and grateful for the trip, for what we have, and Kristen being home from teaching and the opportunity for her to get home and be home with our kids alleviate a lot of stress, A lot of stress.
And the cool thing, like, we didn't go to college for this. You know, this is not something we were trained to do. It kind of is just something that fell into our laps, and it created such a life for us and even our future. Like, we're not even where we want to be yet, you know? We're still working towards that. But to look at where we are now and where we once were and the difference in that and not having to go to college and kind of learning as we go, and just leading with our hearts. That's what we learned from the get-go. Somebody just told us, lead with your hearts. It's not about the money. It's not about the recognition. And it really is not. It really, truly is about being significant in other people's lives and doing it together. And letting our daughters get to see that. They know what Beachbody is to us. They are always like, you're always on your phones.
Yeah.
We're working on that. But I do believe that it is something that anybody can do. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be in shape to do it. In fact, we were coaches when we weren't trying to get into shape. So you don't have to be have six-pack abs to do this. No. You just have to have a desire to get better yourself first.
Right.
And then just share that with other people. So I think it's really cool that we have built that community with our own coaches.
Right.
And now we get to kind of celebrate and kind of be with them. Sorry, low battery. and be with them this week and kind of just celebrate the fact that we worked really hard to get here. You know, let's have a drink, let's relax a little bit, and you know what?
And eat a little bit.
Oh, okay. And we're gonna keep working while we're there. You know, we have challengers in our current challenge groups that will never neglect. We are still going to be eating healthy. We are still going to be exercising every day because they have the live workouts. So it's still part of our healthy lifestyle because we genuinely live that lifestyle everywhere we go. And that's the great part about Beachbody On Demand. We always have that option too.
And I think it wasn't always, like when I think back and people always ask us, you know, how do we, David and Kristen, we want to be where you are, or we want to get where we, you know, how do we get there? And I always say when I speak to people is that, you know, you can't compare your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 12. We always compare to other people. And I remember just saying, just working with what I have, with where we were, because what we had was plenty. And only a couple years ago, we would have never expected to be where we are now, to go on these amazing trips with our team. It was more, let's get our health in order, and then all of a sudden, let's help one person, and then maybe 2 people, and it evolved into that. But then it fueled our passion, a passion we didn't know we had. Like, we didn't know we were going to be passionate about really trying to impact people's lives. And it's amazing because I heard something recently on an audio, and I actually heard this. They said that if you really want to feel fulfilled, you have to follow your passion, but it's about being significant in other people's lives. It can't be about you.
Right.
Because if it's just about you, you will eventually, you're gonna hit life, you're gonna hit adversity, and you're not gonna want to push through. But when it's bigger than you, like when you work from the inside out, from the heart out, it just comes back to you. And we just love the fact that the people in our challenge groups, we're gonna be with our team this week, and then like doors open, opportunities arise, trips like this come our way. But our focus has always been now, and it's grown over time to the people and to the people in our community that we're trying to connect with now, and continue to go on. So I think that's
I think that was it. A lot of people were just asking, you know, how'd you win that trip? How does that work?
Yeah.
You know, and we kind of just wanted to share that, you know, anybody can earn this trip. They just have to have the desire to help people. That's really it. And like we said, anyone can coach just like we do. We're not anybody. We're not special. You know, it started with us. It started with us getting better and just getting better for our kids, for each other. And then it kind of evolved. And that's usually how it works for most people who jump into coaching, you know, or they want an at-home business, you know, that they want that convenience. Hey, Kelly. Hi, Denise. They want that convenience of working from home. There are a lot of businesses that you can do working from home, but I will tell you, there are not a lot of businesses you can do working from home that fulfill you like this will. You know, there really isn't.
You're your own boss.
And that's number one.
And the other thing is, like, I still do this and I still work full time. So that's the other thing. Like, I still work full time with the state police, and many people know that, but I have options when I get to 20 years, which is next year. If I want to leave. Like, our first goal was, let's get Kristen home to be with our kids, and that alleviated a lot of stress of waking up in the morning and who's gonna take off because it's one of our kids is sick, and we would flip a coin and be frustrating. I have meetings, but I have parent teacher conferences, or I have
Kelly knows.
I just totally remember that, and now it's kind of like the kids get sick, Kristen's here because we're our own boss and we take the business with us. So, but I can say this: we're always growing every day as a team. And if you're watching this and this is something like, wow, don't live a life of I wish, if only if tomorrow, because they say the number one thing I hear from Gary Vaynerchuk is that if you were to go to a nursing home, the number one thing that old people say is they live a life of regret. So if this is somebody like, wow, I'd love to know more about this. Kristen and I are always both here. Our team is growing by the day. We're looking for anybody that wants a change or is ready to, grow maybe a business at home on their own time that maybe is just something that starts off small, or maybe you want to dream big. And
maybe you can be with us next year when we go to, where are we going next year?
The Riviera Maya.
Riviera Maya.
We're going to the Riviera Maya. We already registered for that trip for 2018. So
no kids on that trip either.
Yeah, we took kids last year, which was it was great though.
It was
like
fun.
I loved having the girls last year, and again that's why we were glad to have the room and be able to have that room for our kids, and it was, making them so happy, and it was a good time. This year, it's just Kristen and I, some mommy and daddy time, and then
of course the guilt kicked in, and now we're going to Disney in June.
Right, and now we're going to Disney the end of June, and we're going there for a week, and we're super excited about that. But hey, guys, if you're watching this and you could totally relate, Kristen and I are here. We'd love to talk to you more about this. And guys, if this was of value, awesome, Macy, awesome. Definitely reach out to Kristen or I. And the last thing I want to end with, guys, if this was something of value to your story, or just, we love when people share the video. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, share the video. Be sure to subscribe at the end. The link will pop up. Just subscribe to our channel, because really every day, and I always finish with this, 2 things. Every day I put my head on the pillow at night. I say this over and over again, and want to know, did I impact somebody's life positively today? And I know earlier today on the couch, I connected with my challenge groups. I had some voice messages with people from my couch again to connect and add value to them. And second is, I want to let you know that Kristen and I always say this in a lot of my videos, if nobody's supporting you in your household, if your family isn't supporting you, your spouse, your friends, but you have this inner drive or this inner fire knowing that you want more, I want to let you know that me and Kristen believe in you, because I know what it's like in the beginning when you start something and you get no support. And I could say even early on, this is not to get into that video, but Kristen didn't always support me. So I believe in you and want to let you know it's not possible, it's past possible. And Kristen and I, are always super excited to welcome new people and help them achieve their why, because whatever your goals are, we always find out whatever your goals are become our goals, and we want to make an impact in your life in a positive way, because we truly live for that, right?
And I think the biggest takeaway from all these trips is it's not like we look at it and go, oh wow, we're here, but then we look at our own coaches and we go, wow, like we're so happy they're here, and they earn this for themselves and their family and their spouse, and that's what makes us thrive, is to see success of our coaches too. So that's huge part of what we do.
Totally. So thank you, Jamie. I'm seeing some of the comments. Thank you, Anna.
Thanks,
and guys, thank you again.
Us.
Be sure to subscribe or share this video, guys. And we will have a great Saturday night. And we'll talk to you guys soon.
We'll see you when we're in Punta.
Bye-bye.
Bye.